This is the clip before even seeing the clip, guys. Lilly's a white girl who got famous for saying nigga. She didn't even say nigger at first. She said nigga.
Black women think they face, it's of their own fucking doing. Running around in nails like this, running around in earrings like this, like you people fight every day. You people fight every day. Could you choose any outfit and get up that's like less conducive to fighting? Seriously. They wear wigs that can be pulled out. They put braids in their hair that could rip the rest of their hair out. And then they complain about having alopecia. No, it's self-induced alopecia. That's like a cutter. That's like one of those fucking losers who cut themselves. That's like them having a scar and being like, I can't believe I have scars. Like, what? Black women, you tear your hair out by the roots. You put every sort of chemical on your hair to straighten it out, despite being so proud of being black. And then you wonder why you have alopecia. And then you guys fight all the time. And yet you wear massive hoop earrings. You wear weaves in your hair. You wear fake eyelashes. You wear fake nails. All of these things are not conducive to fighting, okay? So let me give you advice. Let me turn this racist stream around into something positive. Okay, black women, listen up. Listen up. A black woman is speaking. When you are fighting, when you are going to bat, okay? Before you wake up in the morning, get out of bed and you have to think like a fighter. You have to put yourself in the mindset of not, oh, it's just easy breezy and I might pick up a fight or a felony later on. No, that is the wrong mindset to have. The correct mindset to have is that you wake up every day knowing that every day is a fight. Every day is a potential crash out. Every day is a potential chance to chip out. With that in mind, so let me adjust my cap for the billionth time. With that in mind, you must wake up with that mindset, okay? Like white girls have to manifest things, you have to manifest too. You have to manifest yourself into the ultimate super warrior, okay?
Okay, guys, that was boring me. It was putting me to sleep, honestly. So basically what you have between Lilly Gaddis and Emily Saves America is you have two white bimbos, basically. So they're trying to make points. One is trying to point to the fact that she thinks black people fight. She thinks that they get all dressed up and have long nails and they pull each other weaves, a whole bunch of ignorant nonsense that doesn't fit a majority of black women. Black women, I see you. We love you. She doesn't have much intelligence, so she's not able to understand the complexity to the black culture. So she's just pointing out dumb things that she sees about blacks. And it's kind of the same thing with Emily Wilson, who just points to welfare and crime to discuss all of the things, to not discuss all of the good things that blacks do in terms of entrepreneurship, schooling, athletics, etc., being essential workers, being frontline workers. Blacks are just like whites. We're all out here doing our best, trying to survive, doing what we can to be positive role models for our children and to be productive members of society. But I will say that the difference between these two bimbos and Nick Fuentes is I don't agree with Nick. I've never told you guys he was, well, I have said he's low IQ and I'm making jokes, but honestly, I can tell that he has a high cognitive function. So I don't blame these two for the things they say. Maybe they don't know better. I blame Nick because he definitely knows better. So I just think that's something to keep in mind. When you have low IQ whites, you get what Emily Wilson and Lilly Gaddis are doing. When you have a more high IQ racist white, you get the type of racism that Nick gives, which he puts. I think some of his jokes, though, are deplorable. Sometimes he honestly is funny, guys. Lilly, as you can see, was not funny at all. Sorry, Lilly. I give you a D for effort. Oh, there's actually, I got you guys. One more clip of her. Then we'll go on to the comments.
Not receiving the reparations that they think they deserve.
I heard reparations. I'm going to go backwards, see what this dumb bitch talking about.
What's up, folks? Welcome back to the show. So last night was Halloween, as many people know, and I decided to dress up like everyone else does. You know, people are out there dressed like Satan and witches, and they're dressed like every horrible thing under the sun. Well, I decided to dress up as something, the most horrifying thing I could think of, which is the black woman, which is a person who is angry and fed up that their EBT card has been declined, that their race card is no longer working in this new climate, and that they're not receiving the reparations that they think they deserve, despite the fact that they did not build this country, contrary to what they say all the time. And they are certainly not improving the country. They are actually doing everything in their power to destroy the country. So I made this stream last night, live stream, and a few people watched it, and now people are quite angry. Several allegations are being alleged against me. Why is she doing this? Is she just a shock jock, just an agent provocateur? Or is she a grifter? Or is she Jewish? Or is this a federal asset here to seed division amongst people? So I want to put some of those accusations to bed. I want to explain the method behind the madness and perhaps what my long-term goals are. Because unlike an agent provocateur who just wants to cause chaos, I actually want to see my country improved. Okay, and you might say, well, how is doing blackface on a stream, how is that improving the country? Well, let me explain to you how. The country has been slowly dissolving into destruction. It's slowly been destroyed over time. We're frogs in boiling water. That's what's been going on in this country. We've slowly had our rights stripped away. We've slowly lost sovereignty of our country, and now shadowy forces that are now becoming more identifiable and clear to the general populace have destroyed our country. They've shipped in immigrants. They've shipped in all sorts of cultures that clash with our cultures and our religions. And we've lost our national identity, and we've lost our racial identity as well. They've been pushing miscegenation on us. They've been pushing this idea that we should be guilty for the reason, and it's white people that are to blame for the, the downfall and destruction of non-white people. Of course, there's no accountability in that camp. It's just our fault as well. So I've been looking back and I've been seeing my country get progressively worse. And I've noticed it seems to have been a national uptick in the destruction and chaos in the last 5 years. I've seen my country become destroyed at an accelerated pace. I think we can all tell. I think it was kicked off with COVID when we were collectively stripped of our rights. And it's just continued to escalate ever since. So what I want is I want my country to be great again, okay? That's why Trump won in 2016, and that's why he's our president now, because he ran on this slogan of making America great again. I think he has failed in a lot of ways, because when a politician gets up into a position of political power, they quickly are presented with the real people who run our country, and they quickly learn that there is no sovereignty and there's no power in the political offices that they hold, despite being elected there on certain promises that they gave the voter, and the voter elects them into those positions. I want that to change. I want our sovereignty back. I want our racial identity back, and I want my homogenous society back. I want a country to live in that's going to be a good, thriving place for my children to grow up in. I want a place where families can feel safe to raise children. I want a place where everyone, despite how poor you are, despite how rich you are, can live in peace and can live in nice, prosperous communities. I want to live in a country that's respected again, and I want to live in a country that is ours again. And that's what I mean when I say I want America to be great again. And the way we achieve that is that we start actually putting America and Americans first. First of all, we have to start by identifying who the American people are. This country was founded on white Christian people and on white Christian values. And that is who I care about. And that is what our politicians should care about. They should care about those people. They should pander to those people. And they should serve those people. They should not be serving the interest of foreign countries and of foreign people. And they should not be encouraging the mass migration of foreign people into our.
Okay, guys, so this is kind of becoming a recurring theme with me. I did say she was a dumb bimbo. A longer clip. She said a few things that make some sense. She still said a whole lot of bullshit. I'll actually start with some of the things that make some sense. First, had a little loss. Okay, she said that America should be America first. I agree with that. And she's kind of saying that some of the foreign influences, whether it's Qatar, Israel, etc., should not be influencing our government so much. So I agree with that. And then I also agree with the fact that she wants. I believe in family. I believe in strong families, and she wants people to feel safe. I think most Americans agree with that. The big issue I have with her and people like her is that I guess we disagree about how to achieve that. She was trying to imply, it seems to me, that a diverse group of people, which is non-homogenous, cannot have peace. I don't agree with that, as I have consistently reported on West Virginia and rural America, saying that there's violence there, and those places are not completely homogenous, but the violence, welfare, etc. is happening by whites, against whites. Also, she made comments about Christianity, which I just found hilarious. She says that Christianity is a Western religion, and she's trying to say it's a white thing. But then Jewish people are from the Middle East, East Africa, etc. So the Semitic people are from a place that is now would be considered brown people. So yes, Europeans have carried on Christianity, and I do believe that Catholicism, the Pope, Italy, etc., America are nations that promote Christianity. So I do believe that Europeans have had a strong influence on Christianity and have spread it, but I don't understand how people who are white can speak about Christianity as if the people in the Bible and the Semites aren't from a place where they're black and brown. Well, yes, black too, because if you really look into the Bible, you'll see that a lot of the things are also talk about Egypt and Ethiopia, where the people are black. And I go into Egyptians being black later. Not all of the Egyptians are black, but where Egypt started, the people were black. So again, I disagree with her on the fact that she's not trying to have an America that's diverse, and she's not trying to have an America that encompasses everyone, which is actually American ideals, right? The founders say we were built by immigrants. Americans have said that that is our strength, and they have said that they welcome immigrants because these white people she are talking about were immigrants themselves. So the ideas of America is not so much a racial identity, but it's a belief in democracy, a belief in treating everyone equal rights, a belief in treating people fair, etc., etc. So I just think this is something that, as we've already seen in America, it can be had by people of different faiths. Because she even brought up religion. She said she wants a certain religion, and it's like, no, you can have people of various religions or no religion, show others respect, be kind, be loving, etc. So why I'm okay with and why I think we should have more dialogue is, if Lily's being sincere, which she probably is, right? Because she's cussing and saying everything else, so she's probably being sincere. If she's being sincere, we can have what you want. You just should allow other people to be a part of it. And this episode, we haven't gone into some of the things she said, but similar to Nick, she has brought up things about blacks committing crime. She has brought up things about blacks and Hispanics committing violent crime, rapes, etc. I don't think that, again, it's wrong for people who are white to, and I'll talk about one more point before we finish. I don't think it's wrong for white people to bring up problems in other communities, because this is the point I was about to make, guys. She said that white people are picked on in America. I see that. Everybody pretends that they don't see that, but it's true. Like, not just white people, but white conservatives. If you're a white Christian, if you're a Republican, if you want the traditional nuclear family, if you want the patriarchy, people kind of talk down upon you, and they say, oh, you don't want this for women. That's not true. If you would talk to Republicans, you would find out, not just Republicans, but some of the conservative Christians, you would find out that no, that's not what they're saying. I think that people on the left are too quick to jump at Republicans and stereotype them the way they don't want the Republicans to stereotype gays, blacks, etc. So I think that the things that Lilly wants are fair, and I think that the other side is just too quick to demonize them. So yeah, I will continue covering people like Lilly Gaddis, Nick Fuentes, etc. But also we'll throw in some Democrats, guys, because I feel like I've been giving you guys my take on what I think about conservatives, but I haven't given you guys my take on liberals and Democrats. So later in the week, we'll cover them as well. If you like this video, please smash the like button, comment, and subscribe. New shows airing Monday through Thursday.